A few weeks ago, I had the weird desire to make my life as uncomfortable as possible, and because of that, I decided to start sleeping on the floor. Right now, 2 or 3 weeks later, I feel amazing and I never want to sleep in a normal bed again. So, how did this happen? Why did I start sleeping on the floor? And yeah, let's just start from the very beginning. A few weeks ago, I was very sick. I had a bad throat infection. I had a fever. I was very tired. I didn't go to the gym, didn't do any work, wasn't making YouTube videos. I was just laying on the couch, being tired, watching YouTube videos, and eating junk food. I didn't feel good about myself because even though I was sick, I felt that I could still do some things, but I just simply didn't do them because I was so comfortable. I was way too comfortable. So because of that, I decided to I challenged myself to sleep on the floor because I had the idea sleeping on the floor, it's hard, it's maybe even painful, it's some primal thing and it's not comfortable, but it would make me more disciplined for some reason. So then I decided to start sleeping on the floor. Now, this wasn't actually only my own idea. I had already seen some YouTube videos from other guys talking about it who have tried it for 7 days, for 1 month, for 1 year, and they're all saying that they feel amazing. Now, so that night I tried sleeping on the floor, and the first night was hell. I felt like garbage. I couldn't fall asleep for 2 hours. I was constantly waking up when every time I would turn around, and almost every single position that I would lay in would hurt. Every single position except for laying straight on my back. And yeah, I was not feeling confident that I would enjoy this for a very long time. So yeah, the first night was hell. The day after, I was feeling like a train wreck, and of course, I was still sick. The second night, same story. I barely got any sleep. Every place, every position I would lay in would hurt, and the day after, again, I was very tired. Now, the third day, I actually started to feel better. I could fall asleep much more easily. I had a lot more comfortable positions. I was relearning how to sleep, basically. And my sleep was actually getting better. And I remember the morning I woke up of the third night or something, I actually felt good. I felt like my body was, I was more flexible. I had no more pain in my back and in my neck, and I was feeling more energized. Before I started sleeping on the floor, every day I would be twisting my back like this. I would be stretching and I would be turning my neck around to release the tension because I was so stiff. I had so much pain in my back and in my neck, and I kept saying to people that I needed a massage. And right now, after sleeping on the floor, I didn't have that feeling again. And this is because the floor is hard. And when you're laying on the floor is actually almost like pressing onto your body. And it's like you get an 8 hour massage basically when you're sleeping on the floor. So you are your body is simply getting rid of all the stored tension in a single night. And it's amazing. So after the third night, it kept improving, 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 and the seventh night, it was actually very normal for me to sleep on the floor. By this time, my disease had also gone away, so I was now feeling pretty well, and yeah, I actually genuinely liked sleeping on the floor. Right now, 2 or 3 weeks later, I love sleeping on the floor, and I keep enthusiastically telling people that I don't want to sleep in a normal bed again, and I keep recommending other people that they should try sleeping on the floor as well. And yeah, I it's so funny how the first night I felt like complete garbage sleeping on the floor, but right now I prefer sleeping on the floor over my bed. And I remember actually like I think it was the fourth or the fifth night that I wanted to sleep on my bed, in my on the floor, that I decided to sleep in my old bed again because then I was still sick and I thought that I needed to give my body some more rest to actually recover from the disease. So I think the fourth or fifth night I decided to lay back in my old bed, try to sleep there. But I think like 10 or 15 minutes of after laying down, I started to get pain all over my body and it wasn't comfortable. I actually didn't like sleeping on a soft, comfortable, supporting mattress. And I moved from my old comfortable bed back to the floor, which was hard and rough and not comfortable at all, because my body had adapted to sleeping on the floor, which was much better for me. And I just I can't sleep in a normal bed anymore. Now, of course, I can sleep there, but I don't get the same rest. I don't feel as recovered, and I start to get pain in my back basically. And I think this is because when you're laying on the floor, your body actually starts to work to release the tension by itself. And because you don't get the support from a mattress that is laying underneath you, that is basically supporting your lower back, you your body will automatically just release tension and relax. And this is not happening in a normal mattress because you're constantly getting support from the mattress. So that mattress is actually making your body weaker. Your body starts to depend on a mattress to be strong. And when you don't have that mattress supporting your lower back, for example, your body starts to hurt because your body isn't used to actually using the muscles in there. This sounds very vague, but I can genuinely feel that sleeping on the floor is better, that less support is actually better, the same way that barefoot shoes are good for you. And this is also something I will be making a video on in the future, so stay tuned for that. But basically, barefoot shoes are the same. They give no support for your feet, for your foot, so your foot actually has to work itself, has to actually develop its own muscles so that your feet get stronger. And the same is true for your back, for your body. Because you don't get the support from your mattress, your body actually has to develop its muscles to support itself. And because of this, you just feel so much better. I feel so much better right now. I have no more pain in my back. I feel so much more recovered when I wake up after sleeping on the floor. And also, I fall asleep easier. I fall asleep a lot easier when I'm laying on the floor compared to when I'm laying on a normal mattress. So yeah, it's so exciting. I like talking about this so much because it's something new I tried that is actually working for me. And I'm sure, I am 100% sure that I will keep sleeping on the floor for at least a month and probably forever. Now, I don't want to already say that I will be sleeping on the floor for forever, but I actually can see myself sleeping like this for a very long time because it is simply better for me. I can feel that it's better for me. And yeah, I like this. It's connected to my passion to, as I already said in my previous video, that I want to be more like a primal caveman. Like it sounds strange maybe, but living more primal, more natural with less comfort is actually it's actually better for us. So this is just another example of why living a more primal lifestyle is actually good for you. So yeah, that's basically everything I wanted to say in this video about sleeping on the floor. Yeah, I like this a lot, and you should definitely try this out. And when you try this out, don't get discouraged the first night. Don't get discouraged the second night because your body still has to adapt. But the third or the fourth night, that's when you can really feel that this is actually good for you. And this might actually be something that can really change the way you feel every day. And yeah, I'm just sure that you will feel so much better. What I do personally, I lay on a rug, and on top of that, I have a sleeping bag folded open, and that's what I sleep on. So I still have a little bit of support, but and I'm not sleeping on the bare wooden planks in my bedroom, but it's also not that I have a full mattress beneath me. So try to have a little bit of support, like I don't know, a yoga mat or some bed sheets, a sleeping bag as I said, a rug. Give yourself a little bit of comfort still. So, yeah, that's it. That's everything I wanted to say. Yeah, see you later.